Greetings once again, mages of Fairy Tale. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with another chapter of Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest, where previously, with their sordid past finally fully coming to light, Kinana and Eric have gotten engaged. And just like how Angel moved on with Sabretooth to be with her sister, Kinana offers Eric to join Fairy Tale. And while at first Eric is hesitant, he does decide to check it out, but he also mostly uses this as a time to intrude on several people's thoughts, from the mix of emotions of the newly expecting parent Gajeel and Levy, to the simple thoughts of Mary Jane and Lazana, to the intensely intimidating thoughts of Laxus. Laxus's thoughts, he changed on the outside, let's just say, but he's still that original Laxus we met so long ago. The thing that really catches Eric off guard is none other than Warren Rocco. Because of the nature of their similar ability, it seems as though they would find themselves constantly communicating with each other. Cobra reading other people's thought, while Warren reads Cobra's. And let's just say Warren's creepiness factor unsettles Cobra to the point where he decides he's gonna take a hard pass. That was a fun little deviation from the main story, but it seems like we're not done seeing what's going on back in the Kingdom of Fiore. So what'll happen next? Who will we focus on next? Ichiya, join me as I find out what's going on, won't you? Alright, Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest Chapter 155, Ichiya's Worries. And Anna's existence has always been weird to me, because just because her existence came so late in the game that I really don't know how to feel about it. And it's good that at least Lucy has some kind of family in this day and age, but it's not like they've really spent a lot of time together. So I'm kind of wondering what this is all about. It's like they're doing a character CD. Man. I know they're not completely gone, but I miss the days when you used to have a lot of those. The Fairy Tale characters CDs were really good. Alright, Ichiya, doing some narration. My name is Ichiya. I'm the hunky head of the wizard guild Blue Pegasus. Blue Pegasus is a guild for the beautiful. Diversity? That's a kind of diversity as well. So, that's me. And the truth is, he's looking through a window. Oh god. I'm in love with a certain lady. As we see that Ichiya is spying on Anna, who seems to be teaching? Yeah, she was supposed to originally have taught Natsu and the other Dragon Slayer when they were younger. Oh god. His face is just pressed up against the glass as it says, man, what a lovely perfume. Yeah, as Anna is teaching some kids, he's spying like a creep. The narration continues. Her name is Anna. She's a teacher now, but actually, she was born over 400 years ago. She's an incredible celestial wizard. She's an ancestor of Lucy from Fairy Tale. And then we get an image of Lucy in a bikini who questions, why am I in a bikini? Lucy, that's just your natural state nowadays. Anna takes notice of Ichiya, who is shocked that he's been seen. Ichiya says, our eyes met. She smiles, and I become a red Pegasus. Ichiya promptly blushes. Oh god. You know, Mashima does a good enough job of conveying that she's older. I remember when she first popped up, I'm like, okay, she looks a little too much like Lucy. The slight bags under her eyes at least convey that she's a bit on the older side. Just a slight bit. We pick up in a fancy restaurant. Oh, they're actually having dinner together? Oh god. Is she just being polite? Or Ichiya sips some wine and says, what a lovely perfume. Anna says, yes, you always take me to the most delicious restaurants, Ichiya. Always? How long has this been going on? Ichiya says, I've been wondering for a while. Why did you decide to become an elementary school teacher? Anna says, I love teaching. You remember I looked after Natsu and the others too. Ichiya says, man, I do tend to forget that you were born over 400 years ago. Anna smiles saying, oh, so you're dating an old lady who's more than 4 centuries old, huh? Ichiya says, nothing wrong with that. Age is just a number. Oh my god. And then this is my Archie the Charmer. Oh my god, this is an actual legitimate date. I figured maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding, but it's like, no, this is the actual date. Ugh. Ichiya goes for the kiss, and Anna says, not in the restaurant. Though she's not saying no. Ugh. Hey, to each their own. Anna says, everything must come in its proper order. And Ichiya says, yes, Millie. Back at, I guess, the Blue Pegasus household mansion room. Ichiya just thinking about her had my heart dancing. We see him, showering, saying, I'm sensitive to fragrance, but I can't help being even more particular about mine now. And Mashima, actually no, this isn't even Mashima. Mashima got Atsuo to do all of this as we just, it's panel after panel of him washing. As he narrates, I wash my body thoroughly. I wash every nook and cranny with the utmost care, over and over. Well, Lucy chimes in, how long are you gonna keep doing that? Seriously. And he says, then I wash it again. And Lucy says, enough. God, those sparkles on the nipples and everything. Ugh. Ichiya puts on a robe and sits down at a counter overlooking the window, sipping some wine as he says, now that the fan service is over, there's something I've been wondering about quite a bit. Fan service for who? Ichiya thinks of Anna, to Layla, to Lucy, who's still in a bikini, who questions, seriously, what's with the bikini? It's just like everyone else is in modest clothing, except for Lucy. But it's because she keeps ending up half naked more often than not. Honestly, at this point, I'm surprised we haven't seen Anna, naked to some degree. If you think she's Lucy's ancestor, that means she's given birth. Is that a problem? Is she a married woman? I mean, yeah, to a certain degree, but her husband would have existed 400 years ago, dude. Shoot, he might have been gone by someone would have had to have raised their child. Unless she put her child in the care of relatives. If she thinks, as a man, I don't see that as something that diminishes her appeal at all. But ethics is another matter. Oh, that's actually very respectful. But she doesn't take me as the kind of person who would date, and not, have taken that into some kind of consideration. If she ponders, thinking, I'd like to ask her about it. However, she always says that everything must come in its proper order. What would that mean here? In this case, I suppose it would be what question to start. Are you married? No, that's too blunt. Did you have a child? No. Do you like children? She does. And that's why she's teaching elementary school. Oh, did you have a child? Because she could always be the sister of someone who gave birth to where the rest of Lucy's line comes from. But no, I'm pretty sure she's more directly related to Lucy. We see Ichiya and Anna out on the town walking, as Ichiya's still thinking of what to say. Do you like children? Do you like children? He then addresses her, and she responds yes, turning to him. And as he's looking down, he says, pardon me for asking, but... Anna says yes, but Ichiya finds himself at a loss for words, only getting out ums and ah. He then says, would you have a child with me? He thought so much about it, he flubbed what he was originally going to ask and made it worse. Honestly, this is the most humanized Ichiya has ever been in my eyes. And it's completely agape at this question. And Ichiya just bends backwards, slamming his head into the ground, saying, what am I saying? He backs away, saying, you're speechless with horror. No, I meant to ask, oh. And then Anna just smiles and says, yes, I'd love to. God, which completely has Ichiya in love and in awe. Back at Blue Pegasus, Hibiki just shocked questions, that's how you proposed? Eve says, so cool, Ichiya. While Ren simply smiles, saying, you're a man who rises to the occasion. While Jenny questions, no, how so? Ichiya beams, saying, so this hunk is getting married. My apologies, Urza, I've realized what true love is now. And Urza, who is of course showering because Mashima, has a cold shiver run down her spine. It's like, no, Urza, it's okay. You've escaped the worst fate for you. One person's nightmare is another person's dream. There's gonna be so many questions when they come back. While Jenny then questions, so did you ever ask what you wanted to know? While Ichiya simply says, no, that matter no longer concerns me. Okay, thank you, because I'm curious now. I get it, and more than likely they'll talk about it later down the line. I really feel as there must have been something in the anime I miss, because I didn't watch the complete anime. I kind of stopped right around the Tartarus arc. which shame on me for that. I keep saying I want the 100 Years Quest anime and I still haven't caught up with the regular series. We then cut to 400 years ago in a small town where Anna is telling someone, I'll be traveling to a time where ether nanos are more abundant. We'll probably never be able to see each other again. I can't allow the Hartfilia bloodline to end. Please protect our baby no matter what. Oh, and I guess her husband says I will. Anna wipes away her tears saying, I shall never love another. Not as long as I live. And her husband says, no, Anna. Oh god. This explains so much, but also makes me hope that Ichiya and Lucy are not in some way related. As Lucy's husband, who looks like Ichiya, who's just normal size. I mean, shoot. At least the body matches the head for him. As he holds their baby, he says, you must find happiness. I'm sure you'll meet another man who's just like me. That was her criteria. But, I mean, I guess she cared more for the face. It makes sense. I mean, Anna has a type. Anna tears up saying, Tatsuya. And then we get narration from Anna hugging Ichiya saying, I am Anna. Ichiya is truly a wonderful man. See, this is weird just in the fact that usually Mashima will put this in like a side chapter or something. Like, this is right up Mashima's alley. To have the weirdest, like, out of left field kind of plot lines possible. But this, I never would have expected it in a million years. I feel like there's a connection here that I'm forgetting or that I missed. I mean, let's face it, it's like the equivalent of most sitcoms where you got the big dumpy man and the hot-looking wife, which, shoot, that's essentially me in my life right now, if I'm being honest. But where you're just like, how did that get that? Everyone has a type. Let's just say, if you're looking for love, give it time. No matter how long it takes, give it time. You'll find someone. And hopefully, if anything, she'll keep him in check. Just like, if nothing else, she's done a great favor to so many other women in the world. But at the same time, it's very sweet. Like, I can't completely dismiss it, because it's a very sweet route to go in the fact that, you know, it's not that Ichiya loves Anna any less, no matter what. It's a very reasonable question to come to. But ultimately, he loves the fact that she is who she is, and she accepts him so much. And the fact that Anna's husband outright was just like, look, you're on an important mission. I will raise our child to the best of our ability, which he definitely succeeded in. Where you go, if you can find love, find love. Like, outright giving his blessing like that, that's what's up. That is a man amongst men right there. It's like, look, we'll be long gone by then. You do you. And that, good on that. Tatsuya, good on Tatsuya. That takes a hell of a man. Usually it takes for the husband to be dead or any other number of things that happen, but it's like, no, find your happiness. If you have the opportunity to be happy, be happy. And if Ichiya makes her happy, I say blessings to both. Glad they found each other. I'm interested to see where that goes afterwards, because it's like, she's down for having another kid. That's all I'm saying. God, I can only imagine. See, it's fun just because I'm thinking of, man, what's everybody gonna think once they actually see this? Oh, regardless, there's gonna be no end of comments on this one. Well, opinions, I should say. So let me know yours in the comment section below. Also, remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you later. Till then, bye-bye.